Hey yo, what's good, man? SOS Wrestle Talk back at y'all once again for another New Japan Pro Wrestling show review. So this past weekend, I don't know if you guys were aware, I don't know if y'all watched it, I don't know if y'all didn't watch it, but I'm about to drop a little knowledge on y'all. So what took place this weekend was New Japan Battle in the Valley. Took place on Saturday, January 13th. It was in San Jose, California. There was a sellout show right here, 2,147 people. So without any further ado, let's get into this show. I didn't watch any of the pre-show matches, so I'm not going to, elaborate on those, but I will talk about the first match I saw. First match was a six-man tag team match, that being Shota Umino, Fred Rosser, Jacob Fatu taking on Team Filthy, that being Joel Nelson, Royce Isaacs, and Tom Lawler. Shota Umino got the victory for his team with the Death Rider. Little under, like a hair under 9 minutes right here. This was a solid opener if you ask me. I thought everybody got a chance to get their spots in and whatnot. So the ongoing story here is the dissension between Tom Lawler and his partners who really couldn't get on the same page here. Absolute banger of a showing from Jacob Fatu as he came off, in my opinion, as a huge success and maybe the hugest star in this match, seeing that was his first New Japan debut. Where Jacob Fatu goes at this point, who knows? I would love to see him stay over on the New Japan strong side of things, but meantime, between time, this team gets the W, and what happens after the match is kind of the crux of all this. So huge angle happens to take place after the match. Umino was giving fans high fives around ringside. Someone in the mask came and attacked Umino. That person ended up being Jack Perry. He got in the ring, ripped up his AEW contract. So nice way to start this show. It looks like Jack Perry is on the New Japan Pro Wrestling roster, and he went after Shota Umino, so you got to figure he's going to be a heavyweight, even though he has the junior heavyweight stature, what I've been seeing a lot of people say. So then the next match we had on the show, this is a tag team match right here. We had Mascara Dorada and Volador Jr. taking on and defeating Rocky Romero and Soberano Jr. They got the victory in about a little over 11 minutes right here. I thought this match was solid. It was very fast paced, as you know, CMLL and Lucha Libre action before. Just decent standard Lucha Libre match. If that's your cup of tea, you'll love it. If you don't like it, you probably will stay away from it. Me, I love Lucha Libre. So I am going to say I enjoyed this match right here. So the next match we had, moving up on the card, we had a singles match right here. We had TJP taking on and taking the L to David Finlay. David Finlay got the victory with the overkill right here. So I thought this was a very decent match. David and Finlay, to me, I think is starting to fit into his role as the Bullet Club leader. I know a lot of people, have been hit or miss on David Finlay, and shout out to TJP right here. It's good that he's getting to get this showing in the United Empire, him being in the junior heavyweight division. He actually elaborated that he might move up in the heavyweight division, so we'll see how that pans out going forth in the future. I don't know if we're going to get a heavyweight TJP, but he still is one half of the junior tag team champion, so we'll have to see how that plays out over time. So next match is our first title match of the show. We had for the New Japan Strong Openweight Tag Team titles, the champions attempting to make their third defense. The Gorillas of Destiny, El Phantasmo and Hikuleo, taking on the Bullet Club War Dogs, Alex Coughlin and Clark Connors right here. They got the victory via the Super Thunder Kiss 86, to retain their tag team belts. Wow, easy for me to say. Got the victory with the Super Thunder Kiss 86, like I was saying. Thought this was a really good tag team match. Both of these teams are really fun to watch, in my opinion. I'm a fan of both of these tag team matches. So I like that the Hikuleo and Phantasmo have the mix of the power and speed, as you can say with Coughlin and Connors, but it's almost like a different style, a different mesh of that. So got the champions retaining, and we move on up the card, which is actually another title match we have right here. It is for the New Japan Strong Women's Championship match. We had Julia making her 8th defense, taking on her challenger, Trisha Dora, right here. I don't know if you're a fan of women's wrestling, which is your boy is. You already know. I like this match a whole lot. Julia, she felt like a huge star right here in this match, man. And Trish held her own as well. So this is a really, really solid match. I do recommend going back and checking this match out right here. So she was able to get the victory and retain her title, retain her championship, making her 8th defense. She got the win via the Northern Lights bomb. Like I said, this is a banger of a match. If you have not checked it out, please do if you have the means to do so. Next match we have on the card, tag team match, we have Matt Riddle teaming up with a mystery partner, taking on Zack Sabre Jr. and Bad Dude Tito. So his mystery partner was actually the United Empire's own Jeff Cobb, which, if you're not familiar with these guys, they actually used to tag team in the Independence and PWG. They were the Chosen Bros, so the Chosen Bros returned on this show to team up against Bad Dude Tito and Zack Sabre Jr. But before that actually happened, before I get to that match, there was a Mustafa Ali package. He's saying that he's pretty much here to save New Japan. You know, he's on this political campaign and such, if you've been following Mustafa Ali. And he makes the challenge to Hiromu Takahashi for the Windy City Showdown in April. So that's a match that's going to be slated on the card. So that's something to look forward to. It's a first-time meeting, if I'm not mistaken, right here. So, like I said, for the tag team match, Jeff Cobb was revealed to X. We got Jeff Cobb and Zack Sabre Jr. They do their thing as always. So Riddle got the victory for his team with the Bro Derek. I would like to see more of TMDK and the Chosen Bros. It's going to be interesting. Is Zack Sabre Jr., is Matt Riddle going to be a member of the United Empire? They kind of said something about it, but they really didn't elaborate on it too much. I've been seeing people say no, they don't want that. It is what it is, but I'm not sure if he's going to be linked to United Empire over here in New Japan, but as we all know, stables are going to stable, so that's something for us to keep our eye on. Like I said, they got the victory, did Jeff Cobb and Matt Riddle with the Bro Derek. So moving on to our this actually is our last title match of the show for the AEW Continental Crown. We got Eddie Kingston attempting to make the defense against Gabriel Kidd of the Bullet Club War Dogs. This match was actually very brutal, and it's what I thought this match was going to be. It ended in a double count out around, I want to say 12 minutes right here. This is a hard-hitting match. This is what you'd expect out of these two. Eddie Kingston actually got power driven on his own belt. There was a T-bone suplex on the floor. Pretty much what you think these two guys would do right here. And this feud is not over between Gabriel Kidd and Eddie Kingston, and that's something I'm very happy about. Because, see, I think these two bring the best out of each other. And, yeah, just give me more Eddie Kingston and Gabriel Kidd, man. Put that on my new year for 2024. Give me more of these guys in the ring against each other. So, moving on. As my heat goes off, because it's pretty cold tonight. I don't know where you guys are in the world, but it's pretty cold where I'm at. So, moving on. Up the card, penultimate match of the show. No DQ match. We had Jon Moxley taking on defeating Shingo Takagi. About a little over 25 minutes right here. Got the victory with the Death Rider. And this is pretty much hardcore Mox, man. Him and Shingo went at it. Blood was everywhere. We had skewers. Shout out to these guys right here. This was an intense battle. And like I said, he got the victory via the Death Rider, did Jon Moxley right here. So, yeah, man, it was just a solid match. And after the match, Jon Moxley grabbed the microphone and said there's only one thing left for him to do after a fantastic match he just had with Shingo Takagi. It's only one thing left for him to do. He made the challenge to Tetsuya Naito. Easy for me to say. So it looks like at the Windy City show, we're going to get Tetsuya Naito versus Jon Moxley for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship right here. So this was a fantastic match, man. Shout out to Shingo Takagi, still one of the best wrestlers in the world, as is Jon Moxley. Yeah, but go out of your way to watch this match. This was chef's kiss right here. And speaking of chef's kiss, main event of this show, we got Kazuchika Okada taking on and defeating Will Ospreay with the Rainmaker. Little under 30 minutes right here. I want to say it's about 28 and some change. This was fucking fantastic as well. And I've seen many Ospreay and Okada matches in many different settings. But you know what? They just have that chemistry. They just have that magic to where they just fire on all cylinders every time. And they did not miss a beat right here. This main event was great. I think this was a great send-off for Will Ospreay. If this is his last quote-unquote contracted New Japan match, because he will be going over to AEW pretty soon. So crowd cheered Okada and Ospreay post-match. Post-match, you actually get the Bullet Club War Dogs coming down to lay. They hit David Finlay actually hits hits Okada with the shillelagh, and they're beating up Will Ospreay. Then you get members of United Empire coming down. You get Eddie Kingston coming down. So, and Bullet Club War Dogs actually did assault Eddie Kingston post-match earlier as well. This show overall, super enjoyable. I think it was an easy watch. I don't feel like any match overstayed its welcome. I think the main event went about the right amount of time as it should, with given the history between these two guys. And yeah, I think New Japan Battle in the Valley had some surprises, had some solid wrestling. Decent really good title matches. A damn good hardcore match. I don't really know what more you can ask for here. So it's been your boy, Blunt Naito, El Toro Negro. Super Shiyaku, the Pro Wrestling Fly Guy. This has been my New Japan Pro Wrestling Battle in the Valley 2024 review. I'm going to be hollering at y'all later. You know I'm going to have some stuff down in the mix. You know how we do it, man. SOS Wrestle Talk, man. Like, subscribe, man. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Peace.